It's time to install frets on our soprano ukulele. Let's make it happen. To get our fretboard ready, I sanded it to 600 grit. I like a really smooth finish on my fretboard, and then I cleaned it with lemon oil. That's why it's a little bit of a darker color here today. I'm going to ease over the edges of each fret slot with a triangular file before I get started. That helps make the frets go in a lot smoother. The difference with the file is almost imperceptible to the eye, but that helps our frets just go in a whole lot easier. The fretboard's ready. Let's cut our frets. I've got all my frets cut to a rough length. Now I just need to cut a little bit off of each end so they'll fit around the bindings on this bound fretboard. I've learned that where I cut the tang off of these frets, it tends to be a little sharp, and sometimes it can damage my binding. I put a lot of care into this fretboard. I don't want that to happen. I'm going to file each fret to make sure it's nice and smooth. Alright, I've got my fretboard prepped. I've got all my frets cut and shaped. I've got one side of my neck supported with the 2x4, and I've got my back protected with this piece of leather. Let's get started. So there are far better authorities on the technique than myself. The basic approach is that you hammer in one side and then the other side and then work your way towards the middle. Okay, so get my wire in place, hammer down one side, hammer down the other, and then work our way into the middle. When installing your frets on the section of the fretboard that extends over the soundboard, it's important to make sure that your soundboard is supported. Now, this fretboard doesn't go all the way to my sound hole. My heel block goes right to the 15th fret here. I should be okay. If this went down any farther, I'd want to make sure I had a block on the inside to support the fretboard. Well, I think I'm going to leave it there for today. There's still a little bit left to do, but I'm not sure that it's worth putting in the video. I need to level them, shape the ends so that they're smooth and don't hit your fingers as you're playing, and just clean them up in general. If you're interested in seeing that part of the build, let me know in the comments. I'll make sure my next build series includes it. Thanks for joining me.